Alrighty, sorry about that, we'll live. What up, fam?
Oi! How are you guys doing? Hey 8-Bit, Benedict, Gordon, Greg, how are you guys doing? Thanks for joining. Avocado. Whew. Alright. So,
Yo. Hello, doing good. How are you now?
yeah,
What
pretty
up,
good.
bro?
Pretty good. So, I spent the whole day yesterday like freaking banging my head against the wall, like trying to figure out like why would this board not work. And thanks to the help of a couple of ELRS Discord lads that helped picked up my smooth brain we managed to find out where it came from. And it had nothing to do with my soldering skills. The PCB actually is faulty. Not a big deal, nothing that can be botched, but yeah, I was so focused on my belief that I couldn't freaking solder this thing because I didn't manage to do it so well before, so I automatically assumed that yeah, I just messed up the soldering, but apparently soldering was good. So let me actually show you exactly what's the problem.
Quick question before you begin. How many Gemini internal RF modules are you making? I am interested in one.
Alright. Well, I'll make as many as needed. So for now, I'm still trying to get in. Yeah, this is still prototyping. Like all this, like pasting, applying the paste by hand. Yeah, it's still like pretty much prototype run. But
yeah, I want one too.
Awesome. Well, I'd love to make one for anyone that wants it. So if you ever want one, I'm going to redo this board. This time I'll make a silk screen. It'll be much easier to assemble, and they'll be more reliable, and so on. So yeah, no worries. If you need one, we'll arrange. Yeah, because I freaking love my X-Lite, you know. I just hate that it's FreeSky, but it remains my favorite radio. And it just it bugs me that if I use ELRS, basically the
sounds great.
Yeah, nobody uses FreeSky anymore, right? So I have 3 modules, like the 4-in-1. I have the Crossfire and ELRS.
X-Lite has been a workhorse for me too.
Yeah, it's awesome. I really love how smooth the gimbals, the way it feels in the hands is great. But yeah, basically the internal module is useless if you don't fly any FreeSky. So I've been flying with this prototype. This board it's actually made for 2 receivers, but I don't have to populate the second one because yeah, I was just still trying to find out how the module actually works, and it's been working well. I had absolutely no hiccup with it the whole time. Yeah, and it's using the internal the internal antenna as well. So you don't even have any external antenna. You just this is your radio. You just toss it in your bag, put it out, and you're ready to fly your ELRS quad. So I really love this.
I have to give gamepad style transmitters another _proper try. That beta flight radio probably was not the best place to start.
Yeah, beta FPV. Enough said. But yeah, this is actually Head's radio. He sent it to me for yeah, testing, and so I don't have to put my main one out of order while I develop this board. So yeah, really happy with it. But I had to make some revisions on the board, and like small things, right? Mostly this is the previous revision, the one I currently have in my radio. On top is the revised one. Yeah, I added the flashing ports. I added designators for all the components. We wired some things that weren't quite right. Something pretty neat. On the Pico footprint, I've extended the solder mask inwards so that yeah, that gives it makes it much less risky to have the ground pad shorting with any of the pins. There are a bunch of goofs as well, like the antenna was on the wrong side. And here is the biggest goof. I don't know if you can notice it. I'll give you a hint. See these? You see that? These are the vias on the other side of the ground pad. So what happened is when this first revision, when I revised it, I wanted to experiment and move it, migrate it to Easy EDA Pro, because they had some neat features I wanted to try, like track length matching, which I used here on these guys. And the migration seemed pretty seamless. But apparently not. Let me share the screen. You'll see immediately. Okay, so here's our layout. And the Pico, it has a single ground pad in the middle. There is no other ground pin. The only ground is on this pad, so that means there is not enough room to put out a trace between any of the pins. So the only way you're going to get ground to the Pico is through a via. And the via is properly connected to the footprint. And then when I look at my inner ground plane, what is that? The net is not connected, the via is not connected to my ground plane. Even though the net, you can see here on the top right corner, is ground. The net for the ground pad is ground, but the via, for some reason, has no net. And I think this is something that broke during the migration. And I had no DRC warning about it. It just freaking let me go with it. And what's even weirder is that this ground pad here has a ground net, but it didn't avoid it. So it cleared it on every other layer but the footprint. So the ground layer, of course, is clear, and the bottom layer, top layer, clear as well. So what that means is well, the only Pico, the only ground that the Pico had was connected to nothing. And so it figures why I was not pulling any current at all, because it was an open loop. And after the stream, I even soldered this one. This is I just took another board and I soldered the Pico only, because then I have a lot more clearance to do a good job with the soldering. Look at this guy. I only soldered the R16, which is the enable resistor.
Looks great. Hi. So all you needed was a little bridge wire between the center of the chip on the back side to a ground connection.
Exactly. So this is what I did. I scraped the via to the ground field, and I plugged it into my power supply. It pulled current immediately. And I did the same to this one that we worked on yesterday, that we freaking soldered 4 times. A little batch. And yeah, pulled current immediately. I even flashed this one already. So yeah, that wasn't my soldering after all. It was just a faulty PCB. So this is not a really big problem.
Live soldering is pretty crazy, love it.
Oh,
Great
wow,
to know
awesome.
the cause.
I'm glad you like this kind of content. It's very beneficial for me, you know. I get to hang around, have a good time, and at the end of the day, I've done my work. But and yeah, if you get to learn anything from it too, well, then that's all win for everyone. So this is a functional batch, but the thing is, yeah, I don't like having such a big blob like that, because
So you can use this, no?
yeah, I can 100% use this PCB now. So we're just gonna keep assembling it. So we're gonna start, keep going from where we left off, and yeah, finish this guy. Perhaps even build the second one. We'll see. Right now my platform IO is giving me some troubles. Yeah, so we may not be able to flash today, but at least we'll be able to assemble and test this board. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to make this little blood a bit smaller, and I have some little copper strips.
I might be able to help out with the PIO stuff. I missed part of the live stream, so watched it later. I wanted to ask, is R resistor and C capacitor? Yes, use solder wick.
Yes, so, okay, solder wick is a good, that's a good option. I've even better. I've got this kind of really thin copper sticker. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. To ask, R resistor is C. Yes, R is usually designated for resistor and C for capacitor. Yeah, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, we've been soldering on unsoldering these chips so many times, you can tell the discoloration. Something interesting as well, check this out. You can really tell the color difference between the previous and the new revision. Looks like the solder mask is much thinner. Yeah. Benedict, do you think you'll be around for a while, or
It's a huge difference.
can we look at the platform I/O now? Okay, so this guy. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It looks very thin. Alright.
Finishing some other stuff and grabbing some food soon, but I can check back later. Watching the last stream I was glued for 2 hours. This was like SMT porn for me.
Wow. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Makes me happy that I've been doing it then. All right, then no stress. Benedict will do it when you have a moment. We still have quite a bit of soldering to do right now. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. That's way too flimsy.
But what's
for
the
size of
issue?
it.
Maybe it's a quick fix.
Yeah, alright. So let's go over platform I/O real quick. Yeah, it's just that... Okay, so I cloned the ELRS repo. And yeah, it's just stuck at loading the tasks here. It's been doing it for like 20-40 minutes. I tried closing it, relaunching it again. Yeah, because before that it wouldn't flash, so I went into support. I cleared the dependencies, cleared the firmware files, so it rebuilt the whole thing, and yeah, now it won't load the tasks. Because this one is one need to flash. Duplet TX. Gemini. Yeah, the same, it's not gonna load. Yeah, so let's see if we can at least make this blob a bit smaller. And perhaps...
Okay, yeah, it got stuck on you there. Close Vscode, open the folder where you cloned and delete the .pio folder.
Oh. I'm just gonna get this done immediately. Close VS Code, open folder. Okay. Just one sec, I think, yeah, just...
Show us the goods.
Oh, yeah, sure. Screen cam. Okay, so this is my folder.
What iron do you use?
What iron? It's
SRC.
TS100. Yeah, I mean SRC and PO right there. So I just delete it. Damn, boy, thick.
Love you.
Aw, love you too, my beautiful wife. It wasn't that hard. Damn, alright. It's a pretty big freaking folder here.
Havening that in Dropbox might not be the best idea, laughing smiley.
Yeah, it is synced with Google Drive. Damn, alright, so I'll just get back to my little blob here. While it's working. Ooh.
Such a cute little blob.
Yeah, why did I have to do that to him? So heartless. Damn, that's funny. It's so much harder to work now because yesterday with all the PCB is pretty cold. I've been manipulating it, heating up so much. Yesterday it had so much, it was basically preheated. Oh man, alright, let's try. Pretty sure I had. Someone mentioned that, huh?
Solder wick.
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna work good. And since we have a lot of area, I'm gonna put out a second TS100 with a fat tip. Okay, looks like PO is deleted, so I'm just gonna relaunch Platform Mario, right? VS Code.
Baller.
There is actually a little story behind this boy. See the screen? You can't quite
and let
tell.
it do its thing there for a minute.
Alright, it's launched, started. Yeah, so I initially bought one of these, and at some point the screen died. The OLED slowly burnt out. I was so sad, I just bought another one. And I couldn't quite find a replacement screen for like a year until I did. And then I used the new one to repair the old one. Now I have two. Oh man, it's stuck to my freaking iron. All right. I think I've had enough of this for now. Yeah, all right, that's good. Yeah, it's just surface tension,
Heat gun
man.
and flux time.
Yeah, we're gonna first solder paste time. Actually, no, I can put this boy on. Backpack. Actually, no. Let's do some SMT first. We do the hard thing first. Yeah. The flux they put in this solder rig. Gnarly. Yeah, right. Let's see how my bio is doing. Okay. Loading the test now. Huh, that's funny. Look at this. Overnight. Solder paste extruded out of the nozzle. Okay.
Is that leaded solder paste?
Yep. 63.
Solder paste pre-C asterisk asterisk.
Yep. That's what he was. Yeah, 63. It's just some like bottom the bucket solder paste, I think. I'll try to procure some better stuff next time. Okay. I should have purged a bit more. That's too much. Yeah, I had the wrong angle. I don't like it. It's janky. Yeah, because components on the other side. Yeah, I need a really good setup here if I want to apply it properly. Okay. Yeah, there's something wrong with the paste. Dried up overnight or something. I'll purge a bit more.
Heat up the paste tube with your soldering iron.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, much better.
That was the money shot.
If you want to make dirty jokes, this is the moment. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so these are the LDO. LDO capacitors. Use the power diode, the LED, just to make sure it's actually on, and the LED protection resistor. This is the I don't remember if it's a triode or a FET for booting the backpack, and same here.
Fluffer. Sorry, out of screen.
Ah! Thanks for the heads up. Last LDO. And this design, I made the enable pin of the second receiver with a jumper, so that you can actually disable the second hardware, the second transmitter, so that it doesn't even pull any current at all, any power. C3, C4, C22. All right. Let me see how's my Pio doing. Man, it's still stuck at loading the tasks.
Show the screen, please.
Yeah, I just restarted it. I want to make sure that I'm loading the right one. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Share the
It should
screen.
have refetched the depths now.
Screen cam. Okay, so this is my my Pio. It's still loading. I'm preparing the components in the background. Okay, so I go to Pio.
Hold on, why is it a workspace?
Oh. You're commenting, okay, great. That's new. Cannot read properties of. Until I've had this before. Whoops. Yeah, mine's busted. Ah, there you go. Okay, then I go to my projects.
Please reopen the SRC folder only. File, open folder and only select the ELRS SRC folder.
Again, reopen SRC folder only. Okay. And this one, right? SRC. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it so slow? Tongue poking smiley.
I know, right? Okay. Can I go there? I'll do.
C1 in the center of the board is used only when you use a second TX.
C1 I reckon is for the LED with an RGB LED to indicate status. Probably not gonna use for this build.
You don't have to use the weird selector sidebar. In the blue bar at the bottom, where it says default right now, you can select your target directly.
Huh. From there. Awesome. DIY Gemini UART. Yeah, it's still doing the loading task thing.
Not much use for an LED inside the case of a controller probably.
Yeah, it's mostly for debugging. You can still see it through the case, through the module, but yeah, that's about it. It's really used yeah, for. I'm using it for the development. Helps me figure out how the what's the status of the Pico. Yeah, well, it's loading the tasks. Let it load for now. Okay, so I have a bunch of components right there. Let's install them. C3, C4, C22. Give my tweezers a little clean. That's more like it. Just gonna take the chance to clean this up a bit. It's gonna save us a lot of trouble later on. Good-ish. It's an easy one. Yeah, I just had a look at VSC, and it's still loading the tasks, but it did rebuild the PIO folder. Okay, now the tiny resistors.
Might be something went wrong with the PIO install itself.
Huh. I mean, I've flashed with it before. Oops. I'm aligning the PCB so it's exactly in the same orientation as my tweezer. Yeah, that's probably too much solder. This one's gonna give us some trouble. Okay, cat. The Is there R11 in there? Or is it on the other side? Ah, there. Nice. Next. Oh man. Yeah, these are the worst freaking LEDs. So hard to get the polarity right at this scale.
What is below R15 without name?
It's a LED. Just want to see how. Right. So the right side has the large metal part.
Pointy sides to left.
It's slightly more pointy on the left, yeah. I've lost the LEDs. Help. Ah. Found them. Yeah. This is no. Okay, you come with me. I need 4 LEDs. Forgot about that.
That lead was happy to get to its place.
Yeah. It's a time to shine.
Hey. Just stuck to the
Hey,
side
8X.
of the tweezers and landed where it should.
Yes. Yeah, when you get stuck to the tweezer, you can always bring it to the paste, which might get stuck there. Okay. Last LED. Nice. Yeah, I think we just do the capacitors and the LDOs, and we good.
Were you able to get power?
Oh yes, yes. I explained earlier what I showed what was the problem. But yeah, basically. You see the three vias, the three dots times 3 vias here. This is the only ground pad to the Pico.
What's all the power?
And it's supposed to be connected somewhere on the other side of somewhere along this via to the ground net. It wasn't. And the previous revision, this is the difference. It was, so basically the ground pad was
Ouch.
open. So of course, if the circuit is wide open, you're not going to get any current draw. So I just did this batch on both boards, just by scraping the solder mask.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, but it's so weird. I migrated the file from EasyEDA standard to Pro, and it didn't flag any DRC problems. So yeah, it's really weird, but that's okay. It's an easy batch. And it's fixed. So I need C23. C23.
Used of the adapter for the first time.
Nice. You feel like a hacker after doing that, huh? And 3.
LOL yeah.
Okay, here are my 3 caps. Yeah, a bit. So, C5, C23, C24, and C5. Whoop. Surface tension, Mr. White. And if you also are a supporter of surface tension, leave a like.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science.
Oh man, I think we're gonna have a lot of tombstoning, but that's okay, we'll fix it.
On the version 1.0 of this module you should integrate the SX1280 and add a 1W amplifier, for example the SE2576L.
Yeah, actually I've been thinking of that because right now I'm using the E28 modules, but yeah, it's pretty limited. Like if you want to do it really right and integrate it, yeah, that's the way to go. But this is yeah, this was just a simple project that gets started. Yeah, simple requirements. So it's much easier to assemble, but we'll see. All right, and here are the LDOs. I'm running short on LDOs, so I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna scavenge them from this board.
But then since this is a Gemini it would require 2 amplifiers. Internet says U stands for integrated circuit. Can you say what they do?
These are the LDOs. So these bring the power down from
U is from
5,
unit.
yeah, from 5 to 3.3 volt. Okay, let's do some Oh no. Okay. Let's do some scavenging.
Like a mini transformer. Integrated circuits can do anything.
Yeah, LTO work in a bit different way. I mean, transformer is kind of a linear. Yeah, this more like I'm not an electrical engineer. I reckon it trims the current.
Oh no, transformers only work AC, I think.
Yeah.
Diode array.
Yeah. Oh, no. Hot. That went alright.
What's good, dude?
Hey, heads. We fixed it. Everything good.
Hell yeah. Well fixed the hardware, software is still giving grief laughing smiley.
Yeah. But it's alright, I'm sure we'll figure it out. We got the best brains in the chat
What
now.
up, heads?
Okay. Last bit. Ah, yeah, it's mirrored.
You got cheat mode on with Kalina here, brain.
Yeah.
What's up, 8-bita?
Nothing can happen to me. Nothing bad, at least. Okay, well, looks like we have all the components we wanted to solder installed. So it's hot air time.
Time to light a fire.
Hell yeah. And now we pray.
Firecracker.
It's moving. Whoa. Damn. is this?
This is like solder ASMR.
Huh. Okay, well, I'm not gonna... Ah, yes. Wow. Look at it.
Virtual anxiety.
Wow, that went... Whoa. This LED gave me some anxiety here last minute. That went much better than I expected. We got a bit of bridge
Bridge
here
on middle
the
and
audio.
bottom leg of top U on left.
Yep. Ah! 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 We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Ah! Ah! Okay, we'll fix it with the iron. I'm much more comfortable with the iron.
If you can't fix it, flux it.
Yeah, I'll flux it with the iron. Let's I've pushed my luck enough with the hot air.
Get fluxed.
Get fluxed.
Turn it 180 degrees so your tweezers are on the correct side. Go flux yourself.
Ah. Yeah, I could have done that. But the iron is my weapon of choice. Get a bit of, still a bit of usable braid.
Sorry, I don't need to tell you how to solder.
Oh no, I'm actually I'm welcoming any feedback. Absolutely welcome. Because this is far from being my domain of expertise. Look at these LEDs. What are they doing? Here. Is this one? Okay. Well, I'd say that's good enough for the girls I go out with.
Haha. 90%.
Yeah, but 90% good. Oh, I'm just gonna solder the switches. These are gonna come in handy later on. Yeah, these are the freaking plastic switches. I haven't found out how to solder them with the hot air without burning them. So we're going for the iron. Ah man, I shouldn't have taken the ground side. Takes a lot more heat. So I'm coming in really low with my iron. Ah. Decent. Ah.
Fire beat.
Thanks, man. And I love this movie so much. Not for the movie, for the soundtrack. I think I'm just gonna bring it a bit further. Yes, that's what I want. Yes. Ah, it's already burnt.
Loved the soundtrack of the movie Pi, the symbol.
Hey, yeah. Is this even soldered?
Sleeper of a good movie. Loved Pie.
That looks like crusty ass solder. I don't like it. What if I lower my iron temp? Let's try 350 instead of 370. Ah! Okay. Button is wrecked, but at least we have a solder. It's clicking. Okay, cleaning. Good.
Anything to test? Or you have to finish the big chip and then get the software sorted?
Nope. We can totally test. We can totally test the power supply to the Pico. This guy is not. Ooh. Oh, it is. Yeah, the top pin.
Hey heads.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's pretty cool because now we don't have to use the bench power supply anymore.
What's up, man? Slinging cable LOL. That looks very nice, Yves. Good job.
Thanks.
But there is a warning written on it to use 5 volts only. Happy smiley. Nice. I'm trying to record a video but my voice is fucked.
Woo. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Heads. Yeah, I think that looks alright. And it does say that I can only use 5V, and the reason for that is it's a really crude schematic, and if you feed 3.3V, yeah, there is no doubt to prevent the 3.3V to feed back into the LDOs.
Use Robot Lady and dub yourself for fun.
How do you mean? So check this out. I made myself this little pogo pin clamp that is connected to my FTDI.
LOL, good idea.
And hopefully should be able to get my board clamp just like that.
Done.
Oh, I didn't think of that, did I? Yeah, alright. It doesn't clamp on this side because the freaking components are in the way, but they should on the other side. Yeah, right, so I have to rewire it.
Don't let your memes be dreams, Heads.
Yeah, okay. So, just gonna rewire this real quick.
Piece of thick foam tape on the bottom side of the clamp. That's very cool invention, Neves. Looks like a torture device, flushed face.
Oh, it is actually standard. You can buy this. And this one was DIY. Actually, I can show you what it looks like out of the box. Nice. Yeah, so this is what it looks like.
You had red tape, I think, that you used on the wingman. Just leave the backing on it on the side of the board.
Ah, yeah, but I can't. I literally just like plug this back the other way around. Now I have it laying like this, and it also makes it easier to access the boot button. And I must make sure that I'm also sending 5V to 5V, which is right
Perfect.
next to the ground. Okay.
Head's a torture device for a finger or tool.
Let's see what happens.
Smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
Plugging in USB. Yay, we have power. And now if I can get platform IO to work, I should be able to freaking flash the thing.
I'm worried that speaking about him is just going to bring him more attention, which will give him more money and more scumbag followers.
I'm not a waper. Rapist. Wape. Whatever. This song is for heresy gospel.
Rest in peace in the body.
Methods of acquiring women.
What attracted gay women back in the day is still what attracts these bitches
So
today.
this is
Listen up. 2014. Social justice above the law. Don't
pretty
and we can teach you too. Don't blame it on Julian.
exclusive.
Just died. Sometimes he's dead.
This song.
Sometimes still alive. Cold pro.
Okay, so I have my PIO that
Cool.
apparently is done.
Great job soldering so precisely.
Celebrating after the fact. Better make it relatable. You're the scapegoat of the year.
Big Kleiner, are you in the chat? Help.
And designing too.
Keys, massive action.
Oh, the design is over 90% of it is Jai Smith's work. Really just adapted the his layout to the X-Lite.
Does his homework. Some high octane experience to hot seat down your throat.
Okay, let's see if we can build.
Every girl be on her knees. Unless she says no, then he backs off. But don't tell the
Heads FB.
He went on CNN and suffered for our sins.
I am here. Lot of shit going on laughing smiley.
King of drama kings. Through romance or being single and all your sexual dreams. A chance of giving the finger to the world of perpetual victims. Come and get your masters. Every single player wins.
Oh,
We're best at getting
it's building.
answers.
Tunes are sick around here indeed.
Now hamsters flying high. Carried
Awesome.
wings.
That you like it.
Bodies every night. Plus free unlimited spins.
More money and more scumbag followers.
Realize that a pool is usually 45 to 1.5 hours. Purposeful, controlled, flowing, self-amused. It's time to drop the bullshit. It's time
We still WTF, is it so slow?
distractions. You're on frame. Name of the game
Because
I want your Spotify list.
purposeful control.
Oh,
Flowing, self-amused.
this is not on Spotify.
The bullshit. It's time to go get juiced. Let go of all distractions and master your own frame. Name of the game is action, and action is the game.
It's building. Now we just wait.
This girl all from the dies. Look, she laughs her ass off. She's either drunk or out of line. The guy is a balding ginger. He shouldn't have a 9. Everyone knows the truth is the best, even if based on lies. The world is a giant oppression fest run by rich
Well, for a year at this rate laughing smiley.
have so much fun before my eyes.
Yeah.
The fact that it ain't so
Oh, look who's coming to visit.
solve your life problems and find your own place. or just dye your head green and slap Max in the face.
Girl.
Did you all think social narrative was an exaggeration? Tyler told you all these years, now you've got the confirmation.
Look
It's more like witnessing a
who we have here. It's a cat.
or in case of Max, frontal facial calibration. Wait, is Max the
Maury.
rapist now? What's the rate of rape inflation? Y'all better shut up now. Rape now equals conversation.
Look.
Grammy Award right there, motherfuckers.
Purposeful control. The flow
This is girl.
It's time to drop the bullshit. It's time to go get juiced. Let go
Good
of all
cat.
distractions and
Are you
Cat got boots.
Are you cat? Yep. He's got boots. Boots and
Custom fractal design curtains. Baller.
It's time to go get juiced. Let go of all distractions and master your own frame.
yeah.
Name of the game is action, and action is the game.
And the curtains. Yeah, they can move the house. Foreshadowing.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking fully let loose. Let go in the moment.
In a country that strips chicks, in a TV show, in a culture that makes girls who can't say no.
No, yamete.
And shows who jerk off to tentacle porn shows.
Disgusting.
Blame it on Julian. Send him to death row. If a woman loves sex, just call her a hoe. You're the one. Show grip in the world, bro. White Knight. Y'all reap what you sow. Relax and sit tight. And watch Christine grow.
Well,
Women are to be respected and loved. They are beautiful flowers in the garden of God. This is not the way to treat any woman, and I do not approve of rapist tactics being used. It's gross and abusive and inhumanely cruel.
まず最初に言いたいのですが
you know, I think if we're going to be flashing it anyway, I might just as well install the transmitter
ブローガー3人はこのことについてもう
and
動画を作りましたが
we'll go
If
the
the
way to
software
bind.
compiles and flashes, you need to solder on the big chip and then try it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely. Once it's flashed, we'll go all the way to installing it into the radio. You know what? I'm just gonna assemble the E28 while it's doing while it's working hard. Yeah, I only have 5. I only had, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't quite see it flush. I could probably botch it anyway. I don't like it.
There's a blob of solder on the back.
Yeah, good catch.
What's up? Looks like fun.
Yeah, it's fun when it works well, and which it is right now. Okay, so I'm only building, so I can leave this aside for now. I'd really like to get a flatter fix for this guy. Promise, it's not easy because it's connected to ground, so it sucks.
It's fun when it takes 10 years.
Well, the good thing is we can... So that's the secret to get a flat solder. Burning it up until you have no flux left. Oh man, this is gross.
Why not scrape the SX1280 and use the ground plane on that?
Oh. You know this is illegal, right? That would totally work. With a lot of heat.
Sheesh.
And it's illegal, and we don't do illegal stuff here.
Cursed trace.
The problem is flux makes it is exactly what you don't want. Alright, let's try again with some of this. And then I can cut it. Yeah, okay. Let me try something else. Hot. Okay.
Got like thin copper wire. Like from an electrical wire. Feels like you just need something to grab onto there.
Yeah, I think that made it. This is solid. I'm just gonna cut it.
Can you take one or several strands of a wire and solder it point to a ground pad that is connected?
Yeah, that will do it. Looks pretty flat. Yeah.
Well, flatter than the earlier blob.
Right on. Good enough. And the best part? Ooh, ugly botch work. Oh, so bad. Oh, you don't see it now. Very good. So clean. Yeah.
Nobody will ever know it's there.
Yeah, this will be our secret. Oh, awesome. Pio is compiling in the meantime. Oh, yeah.
LOL, that life hacked. Hack.
We do not speak about it anymore. It didn't happen. Oh. What a perfect time to bring hell yeah!
Sausage time. Speak about what? Thinking face, shushing face.
Exactly, speak about what?
I came for the engineering, stayed for the sausage.
I mean...
LOL, I looked away for 1 second, suddenly sausage.
Well... This is how it is now. I didn't want to be the sausage guy, but apparently...
Get your wiener out of there. Would it maybe be easier to turn it 90 degrees so your iron and tin are on the same side of the sausage?
Maybe. I just wanted to make one, yeah, just 2 points to locate it, and now I can solve the rest. How is Pio? You still building? Oh man, and after that we have to move this little guy over here. We don't have, it's only when, yeah, later on. For now it's okay. So that it moves the output from the embedded antenna to the UFL. See if I can...
To the UFL comes not connected.
Oh, Okay, well that didn't work as I would have hoped.
Asterisk so.
Ah, yeah, that's why it didn't work, the draw soldering.
More flux.
Yeah. Well, this, and also there is a freaking gap. So the solder pulls under it. I goofed up. Yeah, I cannot quite see so off the camera. All right.
Yo, what's up?
God damn it. Hey, John. We're pretty much done here. Just a few more shenanigans due to the budge.
Chip is fixed.
Yeah, there you go. That's we all know additive and subtractive manufacturing. Here we have subtractive soldering. Yep, chip is fixed thanks to a little budge like this that we shall never talk about again. The ground pad on the Pico was not connected to the ground plane, to the ground net actually. Man. Yeah, this really sucks because there is like this gap. Great. looks like we are pulling the subtractive soldering again.
More flux.
This is more than a flux issue. It's a gap. Right there. Okay, just these two we should take care of and then we're good.
Would several strands of wire be thinner? Or about the same bump under the chip?
Yeah. This is probably the only unit I'm going to make with this PCB. Just make sure there is no overbug, and I'll correct the problem. Yeah, that's good.
By the way, do you use a brass sponge or a wet sponge for cleaning your iron tip?
Yeah, that's a great question. I used to go exclusively with the wet sponge. But it still used to leave my tips oxidated. And I've been using this just brass sponge for a while, exclusively. And man, I feel like this cleans my iron much better, and it stays, because it deoxidizes it at the same time. So I'm a brass sponge believer now. It's a pretty healthy tip. How is Pio doing? He built!
Don't forget the antenna.
Yeah, for now, I'll flash with the onboard antenna. So that's alright. Let's just clean the flux now. Nice. Holy, well, basically it's complete.
Glutton for punishment.
That's no good. Oh man. Am I seeing this right? It's shorted underneath the chip.
Aho. Fluoux.
Yeah, I'll try that. I've lost trust in my flux. I'll put some on the other side as well.
Hot air. Heat the board if you can, to let it flow below the board.
True. Yeah, I'll try that. Actually, yeah, it's just right under it, so
if you put hot air on, the components on the back will melt off.
No. I just use this strong iron. Now it won't melt on the other side, not with just a bit of heat like that. Huh. Oh man, we've been doing so good with freaking 0402 components just to get stuck with large big pads like that.
That's the one point where I really like wet sponges more, to fully clean all solder off the tip.
I can pretty much remove everything with the brass. Okay. Let's call this good.
Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Is this flux or still the solder? Looks like still solder. Yeah.
Looks like solder below there.
Okay, let's bukake this part with freaking flux. 420C.
Is the tin in the syringe the same? I seems like it likes to pool together, but maybe not with a gap.
Looks different. Okay, let's clean it up, see what shows up underneath. Yeah, I hate this plug, it's so gross to clean. Oh man. Yeah, it's just that with this gap, the solder just pulls under the chip. Yeah.
That looks rough. The liquid solder would do the same. Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to remove it. Yeah, what's going on, I think, is because of the gap. Between the transmitter and the PCB that sucks the solder in by capillarity. Surface tension. Okay, so remove it.
Throw some soap on there to break the surface tension. Winking smiley.
Yeah, at this point, we can just try anything. Huh?
Could you make a comment guide for FC repair? Component.
Oh man, I mean, look at this shit. Do you really think I'm the one to take advice from? What the hell? There's so much solder down there.
My thumbs and autocorrect is assholes.
It keeps fucking pulling.
I would have killed the module by now, so yes, laughing smiley. All the solder.
Well, I mean,
LMAO, where
that's-
does all that solder come from? Thinking face. My E28 head count is impressive.
I think something funny happened. I think we pulled all the bridge solder, and we left with only the one we need.
Take off the grounding blob and lay a strand or several of wire between the center and a grounded pad.
You see that? Looks like there is no more bridge. Makes no sense. Look at all the freaking...
Take a multimeter to it just to be sure, but
Yeah.
might be fine now.
I'll do that once I'm done with the other side. Ah.
Micro soldering is your BDSM mistress, LOL.
What the heck? That freaking fixed the bridge! I'm not dreaming, right? It looks like the pin on top here is...
Don't question it. Just go with it.
Oh yeah.
Tongue poking smiley.
Okay, so just like I expected, you know, you use this soldering wick and that fixed the bridge. If you want to buy this solder wick, it's available on our shop. Magic solder wick. Okay, but it's just a top pin here that could use a little...
If it plays, it stays is a common saying in cable. 1E99.99.
Oh man, alright. Let's clean this mess again. It's absolutely gross.
Don't forget to add flux inside the UFL connector.
What? Yeah, this soldering braid is no joke. It scraped the solder mask right off. Okay. No way.
You can add green solder mask. It's fine.
Yeah, actually I do have solder mask. Aha, we have two missing
Imagine
pins.
doing this for a living. Multimeter it. Out comes the multimeter.
Yeah, I'll just fix these two. So it's 3 et 5, third and 5, third and fifth. Okay, we have it.
Just use a PPA service. Good enough.
Yeah, I mean this is a prototype, right? I just there was a lot to test individually. Every single module I wanted to test it individually, block by block. You cannot do that with a fully assembled board. Well, heck yeah, looks like we're good. Multibeta. I'm putting it here so you can hear it. It is possible that some of them
Multi-Melieta.
might be continuous if they are grounds. Okay. Incredible. Last one. Wow. So we have our hardware done. Our software
Cool.
firmware is built. So we can just go on and flash it.
Hello humans.
Yo, Poodle. How you doing? Great.
Nice. Let's pay it's working.
Direct from Cream Pie Studios. Remember the game. Here we go. Hey.
And now we upload.
The mist. guld och glimmet. Finner du dessa skadade minnen? Alla broar jag bränn på grund av ett storhetsvansinne. Jag är den heliga graalen, spritt språngande galen. Rakt igenom fasaden, svartskalligt stoltast i staden. Buntad under tid och rummet, jag är kungen återfunnen tills min...
TX2 LED was not lit up before, I think.
Yeah,
Is that possible?
I noticed it as well. Maybe the load that closed the circuit.
Does the button switch between TX1 and 2?
The buttons, no, the buttons are only here for booting. Those are boot buttons. I need to press them when
Ain't no way.
prompt. We're starting to be ready to have ready to push the boot. We prompted.
Okay, I'm done. Cool.
Yeah.
Stream frozen.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just waiting for Pio to do its work. I can't do much. I need to react. What is this?
No, just all watching paint dry.
That's right. Okay, how about because I'm not exactly 100% done with this board either. I'll put half of it there. Yeah.
Flashbacks of installing Windows XP.
So let it do its work. And I can take out my X-Lite.
Hey, sorry I'm late, can you start again? Rolling on the floor laughing.
Well, we supposedly almost done here. We're just waiting on Pio to ask me to push the boot button. So I'm listening for any change in fan speed for my laptop.
Okay, I can rewind for the action.
Ooh. Yeah, we had a pretty seamless reflow. Overall, pretty neat. I mean, yeah, maybe not for the module, right?
Seamless LMAO.
Except the module, but like the rest, like
underscore nothing to see here underscore.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't look under the.
Oh, I see.
Don't look under the module for sure. Ah, that's funny. So even though this is a something's happening on Pio. Bring you along.
Avocado.
Yes. What's he doing now?
RIP FRSKY. Great on toast too. Haha. Like when you were installing Windows XP and it's finally time to hit any key to continue.
Yeah, but except here, like if you don't press it on time, you have to go through all of it again. You have one chance. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Better hit the right key then. Tip. Build the firmware without uploading it. Then it'll cache it and not have to compile it all again every time. Dunno if you already did that.
Yeah, I thought so too. This is exactly what I did earlier here. Build success. Like all this time that we waited was for uploading after build. Yeah.
It said right there at the bottom to hit any key, I think.
Oh man, if only. I'm playing with my feelings
Yeah,
here.
it will have most of it cached. but I needs to do some stuff over because it's a upload target now. Are you using CPU encoding in OBS, and it's just using up all your CPU? Asterisk it needs. Go
No.
back to the build window on the right there.
Are you using CPU encoding? I don't know. I just set it up as it came. Yeah, it shows only 14% CPU usage. It's... Yeah, what's there? I can't stay on build too long because I want to be here when something happens.
Task.
Yeah, true.
That one, read the bottom.
Terminal views, stacks, yeah. Oh. Oh wow.
What's eating that CPU? Something is really slow there. Task shouldn't take that long to load, lol.
Oh man.
Progress.
It's a failure.
RIP. Failed.
Yeah, I pressed the button, but it didn't.
It said connecting.
Yeah, it
You are
did.
a failure, son.
And let me check that button has continuity.
Invalid head of packet. Just try again. Can you test the button with the multimeter?
Yeah, that's what I was about to do first.
Figure out what's eating that CPU. That's just fucking horrendous right there.
We hear the beep. Okay, switch is working. How about the other one while we're there?
OBS is hungry for CPU.
Okay, both buttons. I tested.
Yes, Switch is good, PC is knackered. The ESP button should know what you want, extrasensory perception.
Yeah, it's all VS Code. Ah. It's all yeah. Yeah, Brave gives me some spikes, but that's all. Okay, let's try again.
Something is still hogging down your CPU, cause the top two processes only account for like 40% of your CPU load. Some antivirus making PIOs live harder.
It should be showing, right? Maybe it's better if I plug in the board. Maybe.
Switch to Linux, lol, good as go. Well, time for a proper OS, I guess. Ooh, actually, it could be the GPU driver needing CPU resources that aren't shown in Task Manager.
Huh. I'm pretty sure I can kill Brave. Oh man. Yeah, well, we lose Robot Lady. Yeah, it's pulling all right. Yeah, it's a laptop. It's a freaking like 2-year-old, like 6-7 grand top of the line laptop. Yeah. HP ZBook. Wow, GPU is 100%. And that's the integrated one. This is my discrete GPU. Okay. So if there's something I can definitely do something here. Let's see which process is actually hugging the GPU 0. Oh. Can I send VS on my discrete GPU? Yeah. Okay. So, OBS. Right there. High performance processor. So this sent it to the GPU, discrete one. Damn, look at this. Look at the FPS and render time. That just went down. Any change there? Ah. Yeah, maybe it needs a restart. Or in the settings. Yeah, it's okay. So this guy definitely had he has more work now than before. All right. This is how I set it up in OBS. Okay, thanks, Commander. I think I'll have a look at it. Yeah, it's spitting its guts right now. I think it's really happy with what's going on right now. Okay, how about something's happening. Yeah, I'll try one more time. And we'll decide. I help you with that. Windows use NVIDIA. Yeah. I've taken note of that. Wow, I'm moving my mouse now, look at that. I'm not touching it. Yeah, I'll fix this for the next time. Sorry about that. But thank you for the tips. Press button. Oh man. Okay. Well, looks like yeah, looks like we'll have to stop it there for now. We did the most important thing, which is the soldering. We tested it. Besides, I've already flashed this chip before the stream with duplet TX from the Express ELRS configurator. So I know that this circuit should be working. Yeah, Ben, that's I've tested this exact configuration earlier before the stream, and it flashed. So I'll try again with more resources, without OBS running at least. But yeah, here we have assembled the module. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today then. I feel so weird about Robot Lady. Anyway, I hope yeah, thanks for joining. And sharing this little moment with me. I hope that yeah, you learned something as much as I did. Next time, flying 9 minutes. Oh. Yeah, we'll see what we can do with all this flight time on the Wingman AG0. And yeah, you're welcome, 8-bit. Yeah, thanks a lot for being here along the way, and yeah, sharing your thoughts. Awesome. Well, yeah, let's be in touch again. I think that the yeah, next stream we'll probably be able to do something else. Maybe just a quick one to bind and whatnot. But yeah, we'll see when we do the next one in a couple days or so. I still wanted to make a 14-gram F65. So we'll see. Yeah, the main purpose for this stream was to just show how it's actually possible to solder SMT very tiny components of 402 without solder mask, with only hot air. So at least this is achieved. Just need to be very meticulous, take your time, and yeah. 402 is huge. Well, size is relative, right? I've done repairs on 0201 on a Diamond F4. Not fun. Well, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, if needed, it can be done as well. All right. Well, thanks a lot, and yeah, we'll be in touch very shortly then. What was with the motor of the Wingman? Whoa. Oh, yeah, it was just some magnetic dust. I just pulled out the bell and used some a Q-tip, clean it up. I could have used some blue tack as well. I didn't have any at hand. And yeah, that's it. Just clean up the bell, and it was running smoothly again. And yeah, this is the same wingman that I posted the video yesterday. I think of the 19 minutes wingman flight. So 100% working. Yeah, 19 minutes flight with like a single 18650 cell. That's pretty wild, especially for HD0. Very, very pleased with that. Yeah, I don't know about the range, but it was on 25 milliwatts. I want to try again with the full power. I guess I'll post about that next time. Yep, 90 minutes on a single 18650, that's right. You can just if you go to my channel, this is the last video I posted. Where is it? This build right here. HD0. HD0. These are still the F75 grommets. It's a really tight stack. Yeah, the USB sticks out quite a bunch on the X12. I don't know why they use a USB port that is so large, but I put a zip tie to protect it. I've done it on my other wingman as well. This is the analog wingman. Little zip tie here to protect the USB. And does it freestyle? I think Heads answered that question already. Did a pretty fine freestyle with it. Of course, it's not a crazy high throttle to weight ratio flyer, but it's quite clear more of a cruiser, but it's still really fun. When I went to the field, I put a strip of Kapton tape in here, then put my battery. So then when I was ready to fly, I just pulled the tab and it arms. That's pretty satisfying. Yeah. So Wingman HG0 working. And of course, we have the HG0 F75 as well. Very tight. Yeah, I was actually about. I was thinking to mention it. Both running on Quicksilver, absolutely flawlessly. I don't think I could have made these fly so well and integrate so well with HG0 with another firmware. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in once again. And yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it did took a lot of work. I think I tossed out the. I just changed the props. Like it still had the props that we used to develop the Quicksilver integration with HG0, which involved a lot of failsafe and crashes. But this is still the same. I only changed the props because these won't look better. And yeah, still looking good. And flying better than ever. Alright, boys. It was a pleasure. Had lots of fun. We made this guy. What the heck? Why is this one off? Oh. Okay. Well, it didn't work, but now it does. Well, fine. Yeah. I'm done with this one for now. And yeah, there is room to access the update port on both. I've done it. So on the F75, it's from here, and the wingman as well through here. What kind of drill bit I use for carbon fiber? I don't. The carbon fiber is cut in a factory. I don't cut the carbon fiber in-house. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do something. I don't know if you look at the video of the 90 minutes flight, you can see the sides of the cage. So for the new revision, I'm gonna add a little slot here. I want a 1.5 millimeter slot for the HD0 cam. So it's gonna sit a bit further forward, and it's in its own tight little slot. Because this is janky. Yeah. Should have really good reception here as well with the antenna sticking up the front. All right. Well, cheers, boys. I'll see you around. Thanks for coming.